Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
What's good? This is episode 142 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Studden McFly, your antisocial host, back again with this lady and these three guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
I go by the name of Milo's Itchy.
Milo's Itchy?
Yeah, Milo's Itchy.
It's your boy Mo Lethal the Grouch.
Hey, what's up? They call me Hunter.
Nigga.
What's up, everybody? I'm Des the Diva.
How are the weeks?
Good.
Good?
Good. Sold my truck. It's gone. Yep.
You sound a little disappointed in that.
Not at all. Not at all.
I know you're not, but the way you said it, you're like, man, I sold my truck.
Gone. Done.
I bet he's happy because I remember a couple weeks ago he was talking about the $2,500 for the tires. He did.
Yeah.
I took them bald and all. They were like, yeah, I'm not fixing nothing else on here. And a bunch of good news, so that's good. So, good week. Really good week.
Can I ask you how much you got for it?
1,500. I'm lying.
What?
I'm lying.
Let's say, what the fuck?
I would have been like, I would have bought it for that. Shit. I know where to get tires cheaper.
Shit. So,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. Good, really good week.
And the way gas is right now, you wouldn't drive that bitch anyways.
No, I didn't. I hadn't registered it. I was 6 months late because I forgot.
Oh.
Like, you're just sitting there, and I was like, oh, yeah, fuck, I got registered that. So, yeah, it's just costing me a lot of money for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No reason.
If you ain't going to use it, get rid of it.
Anyone else want to talk about their weeks?
My week was a week.
You can't.
It was a week.
You can't do that.
I put in work.
How you going to put the post up about his week, and then you going to come give his week?
My week was a week. It was very I worked a lot, hit my goals. So I mean that was good. And then yesterday was a downer. You know, niggas in these cups. Yeah, yesterday was that. You know, I would just say cherish your loved ones. You never know. Never know. This nigga here.
He is the worst.
Nigga.
He's the worst. Ask for the whole paper towel thing, and still,
yeah, and he don't use it.
yeah.
No, that was
Hey, that's great. That's fine. Hey,
This nigga still living in the 80s. Yeah, that was it. That was
90s.
it.
90s.
That's it. 80s.
Oh, my week? My week was pretty damn good.
oh,
Nigga.
Yeah. I pissed off a bunch of people, made some people mad,
Lord.
you know?
how?
Oh, because I just pushed back on the system. That's all.
Huh? You didn't pay
This-
taxes?
No, I mean, this it's more of the people at work. You know, they want to make me do something, and I refuse to undo it and make them jump through all the hoops and make them.
You refuse to undo it?
No, I refuse to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, you said undo it.
No.
Hmm.
I got to chime in. You know, I feel like I was like Funkmaster Flex or somebody. Because this
Why?
nigga sent me his response to you and he never released it. So that's
that's
like
funny.
Drake and Kendrick right now.
Oh, you got
with
the
you two.
exclusive.
You know.
Oh, from the post?
I wanted to come in here and be like, new heat coming from Hunter. Response to Mo Lethal.
Oh,
Like,
you didn't post
No,
it?
no.
I didn't post this shit.
No, this
I would've
is
posted
like this.
I'm not.
This is
I
Drake
thought
and
about
Pusha
it.
T. I got something that'll end you, like, but I ain't releasing it. Okay.
But it's one of them things where it's like, it's interesting. It's entertaining.
Why didn't you put
You
it
should
up?
put it up.
Why didn't you do that?
No, because I feel like it's his choice. You know.
Well, no, him. Why didn't you just post it up?
Oh, it wasn't a video? It was a text message?
No, it was
Mainly because of, I don't know, a little bit of respect.
Did you just go like?
No, he didn't do
outlandish?
it. No, he didn't. No, it's not like that. It was dope to see him respond.
You know.
Put it up there.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm good.
My feelings are not easily hurt.
Damn.
Put it up there. You can't be the J. Cole of the group.
Yeah.
No, he didn't release it and then take it back.
True. True.
Yeah. I just That's it.
Okay.
I shared it with somebody and said, let me know your opinion of it. And then,
I thought it was fire.
You know,
just me.
Okay, nigga, I got heat in the chamber too.
Respect.
all right.
Put that shit out there. I'm gonna respond in one. I'm gonna respond in 30
We
minutes.
can't have inner squad.
Well, you can't rap, so
we
that
can't
ain't
have
no
inner
issue.
squad.
I don't need a rap.
All right.
But I think it's dope
I'll
because
hold
I
you
said it's
your ass to
entertaining.
death.
Yeah.
It's entertaining because I feel like the challenge was issued, and then he said, "But I'm gonna be the bigger man."
That's funny coming from a short guy.
Oh God.
Well, that usually we have the bigger things.
Oh, okay. And
Well, my
just-
week was great, everybody. Went by fast. I was really excited to come here today. It was a wonderful week.
Yeah.
He take it there.
Oh my God.
I just like it was. Yeah. I'm in a different headspace today because we have some interesting things to talk about. So.
Absolutely.
I thought we talked about interesting every week.
Yeah, but this is more near and dear to my heart because it has to do with hip hop. So.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm a former rapper, so
What was your rap name, Kevin?
I had several,
Top 3.
but the main one I think was Dulo, the masterpiece.
Yeah, Dulo.
DTMP. I never went by DTMP. It was just Dulo, the masterpiece.
Deuce Quattro.
Deuce Quattro sometimes. Yeah, I like that one. Why are you shaking your head? You
No,
want
I'm
to
just
go?
laughing
You
at
want
the
to go bar
names.
for bar right now? I got you.
You can have it.
I want to see it.
I'm pretty sure McFly got an instrumental on his phone.
I wasn't
That's
saying
not
anything.
it.
I just,
Come on,
Oh
son.
no, wait,
Come
no, I
on.
can't J. Cole it. I'm a J. Cole.
what I don't understand is
My bad.
you're right
Yeah.
across the table from me
My
and you get mad
apologies.
that I'm looking at you.
My apologies.
Yeah.
I get mad that
You were like, we can go bar for bar. I'm
This
like,
nigga's Kendrick right
you're
now.
just in my
wilding
eyesight.
Right now.
He
wilding.
wants smoke
He
every
said, "Oh,
You're just in my eyesight.
He wanted.
Don't,
I mean, if you want, I
don't
can just do
disrespect
this.
Uncle Kitty like that.
And then they complain
They might
about
be
my
the same
watch always
height,
being
though.
in the shop.
No, we just say you never look at the camera.
Shy guy.
At this point, we should just have you be off camera because you never look at the camera.
oh God."
He never looked at the camera.
That would be funny.
Which one is the
What? Which one?
all?
Yeah, I like that one better. I don't like the
We feel
music
for
in
you.
the background.
We feel for you. Anyway, my week was just music, and I was writing.
You got new shit
good.
coming?
Maybe I was writing. I got inspired after the events of what that transpired, and again, we'll talk about that. But I got inspired, so I started writing. So, but then I went to work.
You got 300 bars for him?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just writing. I just had like an inspirational.
The creative juices.
Yeah, and it's been. That's why I enjoy shit like that because it makes me think because these are people's pen games I respect. So, but yeah, that's it. And I went to work, and now I'm here with you guys and ready to talk about the shenanigans, the shenanigans. And I don't have to even look at my phone to talk about this, but J. Cole hyped me up. I was under the weather. I fell asleep at like 2 p.m, passed out, woke up at 1 a.m. And then a dude that we know named Mitch hit me with a link. He said, "Let the games begin, my nigga." I said, "Nigga, don't." And I hit it, and it was J. Cole. It was a 7-minute drill. And I was excited. I was like, this is, I was excited. And then I listened to it, and I was like,
You said, "Oh,
it was,
that's cute."
it wasn't, I think I was more hyped for the fact that it had, like, he had actually did it. Somebody actually responded.
Yeah, but I was like, he lying.
Yeah, everything was capped because I listened to the second time. I was like, nigga, like, I'm trying to get to where you got here about Kendrick's discography and how do you get here? And then every time I listened to it, it got less and less impactful. So
He said that your last shit was tragic, and I said I cut it off. I was like that meme when a white guy take the headphones off.
yeah, like it. But it just made me really think, like. And then the interesting thing is the aftermath, and you start seeing people just co-sign it. They're like,
No,
"Oh
that was
yeah,
funny. That was funny. I was like, oh, this is okay.
oh yeah, man, this is way better than Kendrick's." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, amount of people that said, "I told you Pimp a Butterfly was whack." And
Yeah,
I was
like, yeah,
"Man,
you
and
just-
we was bumping that together. What are you talking about?"
But it's just the interesting, the way it works is the swaying. Like
Yeah.
you say it, somebody's eventually gonna believe it. So
The best thing to me was the day after when all the videos are. I remember I was conflicted.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, so as the weekend kept going, he had the Dreamville Fest, which again I say, and I stated this in my TikTok video, whoever did the audio for Dreamville Fest needs to be fucking fired. Most of the time, most of the acts, their mics either cut out or were solo, and then sometimes they shouldn't just played it at all. Fuck you, Little Yachty. But it was a lot of audio issues, and then it got to J. Cole, and for most of his set, you couldn't hear the audio. They kept turning it off, or it was super low. Then he got to his apology, and I remember sitting there, and like as he was going, I was like, "No, nigga, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't." And then I was like, "He's gonna do it." And then when he did it, I was like, "Man,
what'd he do?"
He apologized. Said it didn't feel right with his soul, which I respect. Man, as a man, I respect that. But like when you're looking at it from a competition standpoint, you're like, "That's not. Don't."
Shouldn't have punched.
Yeah, like. But again, I said as a man, I respect it. I respect if it didn't sit right with your soul. More power to you. If it just doesn't, you do what's best for you. But in the spirit of competition, to just be like, God damn, like.
Yeah, but why release it? That's the weird part to me.
He was gassed up.
Yeah, but so
like the lines he put in the song.
So what? Like what? Something happened in that behind the scenes that went.
The nigga said peer pressure got to him.
Maybe I shouldn't release
essentially what he said. The peer pressure got to him,
and I think peer pressure got to him afterwards too. They went, "Hey man, that's ass."
Because he was like, he was like, when I heard it, I didn't feel no type of way. But then all his people wanted him to respond. I think that's why he responded.
Well, what was weird is like there's a YouTuber, there's a comedian. He said he was there on the side of the stage when it happened. He set the reaction behind stage. Niggas was really like, no, like no one knew what's coming. Yeah. So all his people was like, what's he doing? So,
well, yeah, he can't tell nobody that.
They probably thought they were gonna have a Biggie moment where you gonna perform that shit on the West Coast.
That's what I thought. I thought, oh, he's about to perform the 7-minute drill, and then I said that, and then he went to Love Yours.
Yeah.
And then all the things after, like Mo said, was the I could see you was conflicted. All that shit just niggas is clever.
Misusing my influence.
Well, he probably got a phone call saying, "Hey, you wanna perform in LA comfortably?"
Yeah.
And then
that's funny you said it because that was Joe Budden's take. He was like when Joe Budden's referring to Drake, he said Drake got to perform in LA. So he got to go, like, because he got to go to LA for the money.
Yeah. He has to. Yeah.
Kendrick don't have to go to Canada.
Yeah.
No.
Or Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Because he ain't going to lose no money.
I feel like Kendrick's like different to California, period.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, damn, I didn't ask for this, but sorry, man, your tour bus is stuck.
And then to see that, to see it how it played out, to see all the aftermath, and then I started noticing something very interesting happening on social media as far as how they played the whole toxic angle towards hip hop, like
tried to change the narrative.
Because people wanted to see the back and forth. They turned it into like, oh, it's going to be a violent beef, and it's like I don't think anyone but
no, that was the Cole fans, nigga. To be honest,
I mean, I think it was just
it was the Cole
avid listeners too. I think mostly it was just people who assumed that it was going to turn into some violent beef when it was literally in the spirit of competition.
Them niggas ain't gang affiliated.
To be honest with you, I think them two would have been straight rap.
Yeah, Drake and
I feel like Kendrick and Drake might be some other shit because Drake think he's a mafia boss.
Yeah,
and you're like, man, sit your ass down.
Y'all better leave the second coming to Mike Jack alone.
Hey, Mike Jack was hanging with Crips and didn't send them out.
Yeah, this is true. So it's just interesting to see.
It was weird. No one's ever seen that.
I do just.
Hey, my bad.
And it was just interesting to watch. Then the biggest question I have is, what do you think what was said? I think it was a simple text message back, like, bet.
I don't know.
I think that was what was sent to J. Cole from Kendrick. Bet. As soon as that shit released, bet. And he was like, oh, shit.
I don't know. I feel like
Kung Fu Kenny got
like
bars
it might have
from
been
it.
a homie text, not even like that. He was like, "Hey, this ain't that. Just get the fuck out the way.
Get out. Yeah, I can
This
see that
ain't
too.
that. Like,
This is between me and him.
I'll rap with you another day, but right now, this ain't that. That's why I slapped you. I didn't punch you. Like I slapped you.
Say less. Say less. I'll bow out.
He's like, oh my bad.
I don't even think it was a word. I think he just sent him a picture of Kung Fu Kenny. Like, nigga, you want these hands? You want these problems?
It's like he's right. But the interesting thing is I've seen like a bunch of rappers start going at J. Cole as far as dissing him.
Well,
I said, you could try him if you want to.
But you knew that was coming.
That's the clout moment.
Yeah.
He knew that was coming when he said sorry.
I almost made a diss track.
You could try him if you want to.
I thought about making a diss track. Maybe I can get some views.
I guarantee.
I mean, you could. Yeah. You just got to fire on him, though.
Nah, I ain't got that.
I guarantee.
But you gotta
It's gonna be a nice diss.
I guarantee if that nigga will sleep like a baby responding to the rest of the field.
The right person has to do it. Simba did his shit. He ain't gonna respond to Simba. Simba, I'm not talking to you, dog.
Again, I say he will sleep like a baby, ether in the rest of the fucking field. If you're not Drake or you're not Kendrick, I wouldn't test him.
I really wanted Sean to say something because I need somebody to just fly.
He don't like Big Sean. Don't listen. He don't like him.
That would be hilarious. I hope Big Sean does say something. That would be hilarious. You're like, Sean, this ain't you.
I got no problem with Sean.
I like Big Sean, but it's like that's not his field. That's not his field, though. He shouldn't be out there like, boy, like, shut the fuck up. This ain't for you today. That's what they told J.
They've
Cole,
been shitting on Big Sean this whole time.
Who?
Everything.
Everyone?
Everything.
All the memes.
Did you know he came out with a book?
Well, his whole everything gets stepped on. He is Nas, and Kendrick is Jay-Z to him.
No,
he's like, oh, you releasing something? Oh, watch this.
Don't do that.
Bum.
I don't even like Nas, but don't disrespect Nas.
From Control Verse?
That nigga's
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. Like Jay-Z steps on everything Nas does. So Kendrick saw that. He's like, hey, release that. Release that.
If I was Big Sean, I'd be like, hey man, real quick before I do this.
You got something coming?
Yeah, like
I feel like Big Sean need to change his whole camp because somebody leaking Kendrick the info.
Because I'm like, shit. Like,
you know what?
I said, because around the table, did you guys know Big Sean released a book?
I had no idea.
No.
And it came out the same week as J. Cole, the same day that J. Cole released his. No one knows about it.
Yeah, because it's not in the Big 7.
So it's wild that it's like, damn, like anytime he does something.
You know what? For Big Sean, I think he should just go the Wiz Khalifa route. Like, just do your own shit. Don't jump in that shit.
That's funny.
Don't try to be a man out there. Just bar for bar. Just
I could totally
have
picture
fun.
him being like, oh, it's been a few weeks. Smoke's clear. Cool. Let me go ahead and release. What the fuck?
Yeah, Kendrick drops his shit then.
I thought I was good. It's been a couple of weeks since Kendrick did his shit. I should be good. Really, Cole? Really? Fuck.
No, Kendrick has a file that's just for Big Sean release dates. Like,
Just shit on him.
Sean dropped? Release that one. That's fire. That's fire.
It's literally a file that's called shit on Sean. Anytime he,
It's the
release that. Shit.
Get him a life jacket.
That's funny. But yeah. You could diss Cole if you want to, but
No, do it. I want to see it. It'll be fun.
a lot of niggas will get bodied.
It'll be fun. He'll do it in like the last bar.
Just because he bowed out don't mean he doesn't have a mean pin game. So do what you want. I'm just going to tell you right now. But the whole toxic shit that's been going on where they try to make it's about competition. Hip hop is built on that. So like when people try to make it the different narrative of beef and saying like, oh, we're toxic for one. No, it's not that we wanted to see anyone get hurt or ill will come to anyone. It's literally we want to hear bars, and it in the spirit of competition. That's what it's based on. Is hearing bars.
I'm gonna say, fuck all you fake ass niggas.
Who?
All you fake ass niggas that when that song came out, yeah, he bodied that nigga, yeah, and then when nigga apologized, well, I understand, it was 2 days before that shit. It was we want war.
Now those same people don't fuck with Cole either too.
Now the same people are like, yeah, you gotta do what's best for you, man. We don't want to.
I didn't see a lot of men say that. I saw a lot of women saying that.
I saw a lot of people.
I
I
saw
saw
some.
a lot of women saying like.
I saw mainly a lot of like J. Cole fans. Like, and I agree with McFly. Like, I'm a Cole fan. I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Kendrick fan. And I was like, I want to see who got the best bars. Like, I want to see who gonna out rap this. It was never about violence for me because, like I said, these niggas they're not gang affiliated. They're not claiming sets. They're not from sets. They might have sets that will protect them, Kevin, but they're not.
I feel like
they're not.
I don't want to go too far now. I feel like
they're not
Kenny
gang.
got a little bit something. It's a little bit different.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he touched you? Yeah. I had nothing to do with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't think it would have got to that.
What do they call that area? Bompton? I feel like there's a lot of those people around.
I was in Compton yesterday.
Yeah, you wasn't. You ain't drink. You got to walk around freely.
But
yeah, but I don't think it would have spilled over to that. I don't think it would have been like
not them, not at all.
And here's the angle that I think a lot of people try to skip over. This is why I say it's the casual person listening. J. Cole for the last however long has been saying,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
I'm the nicest. I'm the best. Challenge me. I'm the best. I'm the nicest. Anyone say anything ill on my name, I'll come after. Challenge me. He's been saying it for so fucking long that eventually when it happened, we was like, here's your chance, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
and the guy who
he
we all wanted
him challenging him.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck."
Like, damn, I thought it was gonna be somebody else.
No, I gotta jump him. Like,
and then the what's up code is
it was like in you remember Biker Boys?
Yeah.
It was like at the end of like if that last race never happened. Nah, I don't race you, nigga. Like,
you know what? I had this exact.
I've been talking all this shit, but nah, you pops.
I think I had this scenario.
Exactly.
I know how J. Cole feels. I remember in Colorado, we got in a fight at a club, and there was a bunch of people with me. And at first, and I got out the car, and I was like, "Cool, we're about to go." And then the car left. And I was the only one out there, and I was like, "Damn, that's a gang of people." I switched up quick. I was like, nah, it's cool. So I get it.
But it was Cole and Drake versus Kendrick. Now, it's a lot of niggas going after Drake.
Well, Drake has a different. That's a whole another.
They're calling that nigga Drake Thanos.
Yeah. I feel like it can't even be that because from what it's over, it's like, man, I don't even respect this shit. Like all your guys' shit, I don't respect nothing. The only one I respect is Kendrick because Kendrick, I don't feel like he's coming over
bars.
a girl.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
been
over
wanting
a girl
bars.
where he's like, no, let's go. You want to be nice? You want to be hip hop? I can't accept you in hip hop because you have a writer. Like that's his shit. He's like, you could be king of pop, but you can't be king of hip hop, and I'm gonna show you why. And like that's what I feel like is about to happen. Drake might do some shit, and people be like, man, I told you, and then Kendrick's gonna be like, oh fuck. Whew.
Yeah, I think people sleep on Drake's pen game too.
I'm not sleeping, but I feel like Kendrick's been waiting for this.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a very entertaining, but I definitely think people don't realize how nice Drake is.
I feel like if you don't listen to rap, you don't know that. But if you do, you do.
Yeah, that nigga's nice.
You got to listen to earlier Drake though.
That nigga's
not this new commercial.
Well,
we doing it for the ladies shit.
Again, I like I told you the other day, Jay-Z said it best. I used to want to rhyme like common sense. I did $5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense.
That don't apply with Kendrick.
Oh, I'm saying with Drake.
That's the problem. That's why I think it's scary because you're like, he said, I'm going to rap like Common and still sell like.
But I felt like that was Drake's approach to hip hop. He realized what angle or what lane was going to make him money and he ran down that lane. But people think because he ran down that lane that he can't.
You got to show it.
Yeah, but
you got to show it.
I think
Jay always shows it every once in a while. He just shows up like, hey, watch this. Here's a 7-minute verse for no reason.
Yeah.
What surprised me the most about this last couple weeks is that I kept saying in my head, this nigga the game gonna say something. Because this is what he thrives on. I said, this nigga's gonna drop a surprise.
I don't even want to mention that shit.
I don't.
That's too
what
close.
he do.
Too close down the 10 freeway for me to say what I gotta say.
Listen, okay? That's what he do. You see, I completely stopped laughing and everything. I said, no.
That's what that nigga do.
I got a lot of things to say where I'm like,
Hey, that nigga said, he'll buy me. He can come and hit me up, beat me up. Buy me a Prius. I'm cool.
I
get my back.
I'll put it like this.
But that's the line he say.
I feel like this. I feel like a lot of the time when the game talks, I think of the Bow Wow challenge where I'm like, oh, he lying. It's LeBron right here. Like,
But you said this when you heard the song. I felt like
it was all cap.
He was shook.
It was all cap.
It didn't feel like he believed what he was.
It was made up.
Yeah. Because I don't think he believes what the fuck he's rapping about.
I don't know, man. This shit with Drake feels weird, though, because I'm like, that's a lot of people who are just like...
But it's people that can't rap, though.
And what gets me is...
I'm saying it's.
The only person that can rap is Kendrick.
I get that, but I'm talking about the other shit where you're like, how many motherfucking people's ladies did he just fuck? Like, just to do.
Well, off that leak alone, probably a lot.
Just to do it. Like, like they said this shit with Wayne, like while he was in jail. Oh, yeah, I fucked your girl. Like, the nigga who put you on? Like, what?
Do you think it was a woman named Tammy?
I don't know.
But hoes gonna be hoes, so you couldn't blame Tammy.
Yeah, you can't, but you can blame that nigga.
Think about it when you think about it. Like,
that shit together, didn't you?
Yeah. Because he
6 foot.
Yeah.
You put that together, didn't you?
Guess what? He ain't jumping on the ledge from him. He went.
Yeah, like nigga, this is your.
I didn't fuck him. Oh, I did, but then you did while I was in jail.
And now y'all understand why Future act the way he act. Like he said, all these hoes for the street. Because they be proving that shit day in and day out. Sorry, Dez. It is what it is.
And I'm sorry, but that's the weakest rap beef in the world. Where I'm like, y'all doing all of this?
Do you see all the cryptic text though that Drake has? All the like the whiteboard and the one that what he was talking about the digging.
I'm disappointed.
Reaction.
Cool.
I am
dope
disappointed
for the
though.
generation. I love it. That's you guys what you do, but I'm not from that. It's like just go
Just
rap.
go bar.
Just go rap.
Bar out.
I'm on tour. Like so was everybody else. They have a studio in the.
I'm
bus.
just
like,
because I think Pac was on tour when he hit him up.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got like
Yes, he was.
3,000
He was
songs.
on tour. He was on tour when he did that.
I'm saying he probably had one like, hey man, you know what? We could do this.
Kendrick, all his shit's probably been written 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, well, you know what? This is a good response to. I knew this was gonna happen.
Yep. I just switched that word. It applies.
That's what I was telling you. I said he got him lined up. I said Kendrick probably can respond in an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just let me
just change the beat a little bit. Throw these
this
vocals
up,
that's already been laid on this
I
track.
think he's gonna go Easy E route, like all the way. Nigga gonna come out with like Jerry and shit. Real motherfucking G.
But don't say easy all the way.
Well, no, AIDS, man.
Oh, damn. Oh,
he had to take it there.
Always.
Boy, you finally say something, and that's what you say?
Yes.
Well, at least you kept it hip hop, I guess. Like,
Oh, my God.
Now let me ask y'all this, because Ice Cube says that No Vaseline is the hardest diss song of all time because he went against 4 niggas, and I said that don't really count because them niggas couldn't rap.
Yeah, most of them niggas.
He wrote for them.
He wrote for
He
most
was
of
the one
those
writing
niggas.
for
Yeah,
them, so that doesn't count. I think Hit 'Em Up is the hardest.
I thought about it. I said, yeah, you did take out 4 niggas, Q, but you was kind of like battling yourself because them niggas couldn't write.
Exactly. He would literally have to write their diss track about him for them.
You gonna hate me. Saucy Santana has the best diss song
all
ever.
right, nigga, all right.
Oh, unplug his mic. What the hell?
That is the best shit ever. Once I found that out, I was like, you are diabolical. That song, Walk.
Walk.
I was like, that's about a nigga in a wheelchair. Oh my God. Okay. Let me see you walk.
And,
You're like,
and that shit was everywhere.
oh, you know how mad you gotta be like to hear that song when you know it's at you?
That was just some petty shit.
Yeah.
He definitely Petty LaBelle. Definitely.
What's Drake got for Kendrick? He's Mr. Petty. There's gonna be some weird, stupid shit where Kendrick, that's what you got on me.
I think Drake. No, if you come for Kendrick, you got to come all the way. Like you got to. And it got to be factual. You can't do the cold shit and just go off what you think. You got to, because like in that verse, you can hate it or love it, but everything he said was factual. He wasn't lying.
He probably spent $1 million in Compton already trying to get research on him. Like, hey, anybody know Kendrick from like 13 years ago? Like, give me something.
Is there an ex-girlfriend that can corroborate something like?
Oh, so he's short. Fuck.
The nigga went looking for Shireen.
Who were the guys who stomped him in front of his mom? Where are those guys at?
Shit.
Do anybody still have pictures of the van?
Yes.
Anything?
Kendrick probably bought that van.
Fuck.
It's gonna get fun though. I think it'll get fun.
I mean, it was some cold shit if you name drop his homeboy that got shot.
He got to do 2 songs though. He got to do one for the field, but because you can't put Kendrick in a verse, like it's not gonna work.
Oh no, he gotta have a whole song dedicated. This is just
he got to drop 2.
He can kill Future and them niggas in the verse. They don't even need a song.
Here's my thing about Kendrick is Kendrick gets these fools on notice by one verse. He don't even do a whole song about people. And they're like, you just drop a verse. He's like, yeah, but that verse got your attention.
Yeah.
Like that one verse made you go, fuck, he hates me, huh?
Yeah.
We got to do this.
And the funny thing is, you look like he be on some like let's build the community, peace, love, and blackness. And then he be like, well, nigga, I want the smoke. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because I remember you was conflicted.
I'm gonna drop the location for you too. Huh? Oh, this is okay.
Kendrick was like, man, I'm over here being a husband and a father, and I said, look at these niggas clicking up. Let me say something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a good dad.
And then,
well, he probably didn't see that. Somebody came to him like, you see this?
and this cool thing was I can always picture Kendrick smiling like, okay. It's like, goddamn.
I don't think it's a smile.
Well, I think it's
a grin.
Yeah, like it's
that would have been fun though, because I think they would have like had fun with it, like just rapped, but we ain't gonna get it.
I think old boy from Good Kid, Mad City called him, hey, K-Dot, you see these niggas wildin'.
The shenanigans.
He said, Fred, you got that look in your eye, Kung Fu Kenny.
Because I'm so cute.
And that meme where they put their faces on that rush hour scene.
You know what? I think homie don't got nothing.
Who?
Drake. All he ever says is you fake woke. Fake woke. You're like, oh, all right. So you saying I've beat people up?
You can't.
Like, is that what you're saying? All right, cool.
He can't say you fake woke that last album. Period. That was a woke ass album.
Well, so it's Butterfly. Like he just mad because he ain't got no anthems like that. They got track bangers. It's like what Mos Def said. Like I understand what Mos was saying. Like dog, you do have hits. You have all the hits in the world. But when shit hits the fan, ain't nobody listening to you. Ain't nobody trying to be like, hey, where's the new Drake? You're like, nah, we need to get uplifted. Fuck this.
I mean, because I feel like I gonna forever be that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I Love Myself came out in the same breath.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I fuck with King Kunta too.
Shit.
Yeah,
I got a bone to pick.
Hood politics is my shit. You ain't wearing them low jeans with tube socks,
nigga. Got you on some weird old rap shit.
So,
sorry.
As we move on, there's a question. It's an obvious question. I'd like to get all your guys' answers.
Is this from the people?
No. When should you disclose your sexual history to your partner, or should you at all?
When they ask and when you give them something.
Whoa.
That's it.
Oh, shit. That went over my head for a second. Oh, God.
So that's foul.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I mean,
if you got something and you know you got something, then that's when you should disclose that off top.
right, what I'm saying, those are probably the two times when most people do. Is they ask.
No, he said should. Like, he didn't say what
Should. What would you
does.
do? Tell
Well,
us
I'm
what
just
you
saying. Oh, me, I'll disclose it right up front. Because love me or hate me, I don't care what you do.
If it comes up, I guess, yeah. But like,
No,
most of the time, I'm
no,
not gonna just be, hey,
no.
well, you know what? I had threesome back in
No.
But
You let it know up
you
front.
ain't-
Me,
you ain't-
I let it know up front because if you ain't gonna match me, I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Oh, my God.
You say match?
Yeah.
We ain't
What do
talking
you
about
mean?
matching. We talking about
That's-
before.
Right.
Before
That's
you
what
go
we're talking
raw
about.
dog.
You disclose your history because you're talking about it.
But when
We're
you
not-
say match,
yeah.
do you mean like
He talking about freaky shit.
same?
He talking about same
amount of-
freakiness. That's what he talking about.
Because we know we've had these talks before. So you want them to match your number?
No, my freakiness or whatever you want to call
Okay.
it.
All right,
Nah, you
just
gonna-
disclose
but
that.
That
'Cause
don't have to be.
So you have to hear them speak about their previous encounters in order to know if they can match your freakiness?
but
I
that
don't
don't make
care.
sense. What if they're willing to explore?
I mean, if somebody asked me, I would tell, and I wouldn't have a problem talking about it. I openly talk about sex.
Yeah.
So-
We know.
Understood.
Too much.
Understood.
We are
But-
fully aware.
So you just disclose it off top, like, hey, so
Oh,
did
yeah.
all this wild shit, like.
Yeah, because if you look at me and go, ooh, then I know not to fuck with you.
Some people go ooh, and then build the interest.
Exactly.
You know, y'all know when
It goes every way.
y'all know when porn stars say there's a man out there for me. Hunter's that man.
You gotta be, because
Yeah.
yeah, we know.
He's that man. He's
It's
that
probably
man.
different at home though. It ain't the same shit.
I don't feel like I have to go into detail about my history. I'll tell you if I slept with your homie, but I don't. Feel
I don't even
like
think you got to go that far.
Well, you don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
tell you
share.
if
DJ
I slept
got
with
something.
No,
You don't
no.
have to share partners.
I'm gonna tell you if I slept with your
No,
homie just
that's
because I'm not never
appreciated.
finna have you out there looking stupid in the street. So I'm
That
gonna tell
would
you
be
that
mad
part.
appreciated. Where
But
you
if I
standing
tell
there.
you my whole history, you.
Yeah.
Well, when I hear when I hear you talk about history, it's more of what you did and everything like that, not who you were actually with.
I don't want to hear that though, and I don't want to
understand that.
disclose that.
with the telling the homie part, because it's like,
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
that's it.
you
You
run
don't
into
be
this
no.
nigga and you're
But
like,
but I feel like if he my homie, I already know.
I get that, but if the homie didn't tell you, and then you be like,
Yeah.
hey my nigga, like, what the fuck?
See, that's why I've been. This is exactly why I've been in the same pool for 22 years. So I ain't got to worry
Yeah.
about shit.
And me personally,
only
I don't
person
see why
swimming-
people get mad over that
Only
shit.
person swimming in my pool is me.
I don't think people get mad
know, I
over
love
that
that for
part.
you.
It's more of the fact that you see we serious, and you know what happened, and
And
you
you
just
say
gonna be
nothing.
like,
Yeah, because one thing I'm not gonna do is have my man looking stupid in the streets. I'm not gonna have nobody be able to.
what movie was that where they started dating, they got serious, and then he took her home to meet his parents, and then she had slept with his father.
I didn't see that movie, but I would have told him about it immediately.
It's a black movie. What movie is that? It's a.
you got to definitely tell that one.
Yeah, I would have had to tell him. Let me holler at you
But I mean,
real quick.
I don't remember a movie, but did she know that was his dad though?
No, not until they met.
Well, I mean,
But when they first met, they act like they didn't know each other. It was with Gabrielle Union.
was it Brothers?
Was it brothers?
no, ain't that
It
when
was
he
a
had
Morris
a heart
Chestnut.
attack in a
It was
hotel?
with Morris Chestnut and Jennifer Lewis.
Mm.
I love that damn movie too. I can't remember the name of it.
Don't know it that much.
I do because Jennifer Lewis is my favorite.
She's hilarious.
She's
and
my
if you
favorite.
think of the name, tell me because now I want to watch
That's
it.
my favorite. I'm
I
gonna
thought
look
it was Brothers.
the brothers.
Yeah, the brothers with the D.L. Hughley.
I think it is. Yeah, brothers.
So are you going into like detail, like as what you?
Well, it depends on how the conversation goes.
Okay, so for me, it's different because the vast majority of my previous experiences have been women. So when I tell a man that, then they think we finna have a threesome with all my friends. So I don't.
And we see that right there tells you his mentality too, which is kind of like, yeah, you're not my one.
Yeah, not my particularly.
I
my
mean,
husband, but just in the past.
he gotta think that's a possibility.
I mean,
it's
for
always
you to,
the first
for
thing a
you,
man thinks.
right? And for you to even as a man to think, oh, because she was with women, I actually better. That's just dumb.
I mean, it's not guaranteed. It's a possibility.
It's
Still
not
impossible.
It's not a possibility until the woman asks her to have a threesome with it.
I don't
You
necessarily
shouldn't automatically
think
think it's going to
that
happen.
they're dumb for thinking that way because I'm not ever surprised that a man
Yeah,
thinks
because it's
that
just
way.
a typical man
'Cause that's
response of
just-
shit.
exactly, but I don't be feeling like entertaining it, so I don't say
throw
that.
this fucking cup at you so hard right now.
Why?
Fucking ass up. Hell yeah, you gonna think that shit.
Yeah,
No,
naturally.
about?
yeah, but when you sit there,
It
no,
doesn't mean you're like, hey, maybe I'm gonna ask you. Like, hey man, this
Maybe.
could happen.
Because you may think that shit never mentioned and just
Yeah.
hope she mentions it and be
Or
down
hey,
for
like,
it.
it's like,
Yeah, you ain't gotta mention it to her, but you can think. I'm saying
well,
you gonna
mentioning
think
it
that
to her and
shit.
thinking about it is two different things
Well,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we think about all kinds of
if she
things when we
lead with
think about
that,
shit.
If she lead with that, he gonna be like, well, maybe I ain't gonna
Yeah.
push the issue, but if she do it, I'm down.
I'm pretty sure all men are like, my husband's never mentioned it to me, but I'm pretty sure if I go home and say, hey, you, me and a homegirl, he gonna be like, oh man, well, I mean,
Me, I would ask who's the homegirl,
oh god,
yeah,
Wow.
and then I'm gonna ask
that's
what
a
can she
fair
do.
Question.
oh my god.
Now you going.
I would just deny the whole situation. I would deny the whole situation.
What's wrong with asking questions if you're gonna have sex with somebody?
I would
There's
not.
nothing wrong
I
with
would
that.
deny the whole situation because all I see is problems come out of this.
Yeah,
It definitely is problematic, which is why I don't feel like sharing my history is.
All I see is problems.
I'll definitely. I mean, of course, I'll share my health history,
Yeah.
but
I think that's
makes
where
sense.
I took it. It's a must.
you have to share
Yeah.
your health history.
Yeah.
But
Walking around here with
I'm not going
goosebumps
to.
and shit.
I'll have that conversation on day one.
Oh,
If you open about it,
because you're on day one thinking about sex, like
Yeah, more
immediately.
likely.
You're not.
I'm just like I said. I'm just not. I'm more of a.
But
I'm going to have this conversation as quick as I can because if you don't hit that
What's the point?
criteria, I'm just not going to mess with you.
But why?
Why? What?
What if you just fucking? Why you need to disclose that?
Because you just said what you said. I'm not going to have sex with somebody who ain't going to meet my criteria.
You don't know that. Why?
That's why you ask questions.
But what if somebody gives you an answer that you don't like, and then they meet your criteria when they get to it? How the fuck you gonna know that?
Why am
off
I
of
going to waste
asking them
time waiting
something?
for you to
You
get
might
to my
not waste
criteria?
time because some people figure out who the
okay,
fuck
think
they
about
are
that.
in the middle of
Real
the shit. Some
bullshit.
people
Shit
Then
ain't
you
get to
literally
a
just
point to where
lied to me.
they work on shit. That's not lying.
And
How's
whatever.
that lying?
You know why? I look at it like this.
How
You ain't
is
the only
that
woman in the
lying?
world.
You not.
You are
yeah,
making
but
no sense.
for a lot of
Excuse
women,
me,
for
hold on.
a lot of women, we're different sexually depending on who we're with.
No, I get that
So
part.
you might not be pulling it out of her. That might be why she ain't getting it.
Damn.
And then you know what? And we ain't gonna be together then, because you ain't the only woman.
God damn.
Nobody's saying that. Like you going into a whole different world in that shit. What the fuck is the point in disclosing the whole shit? If it's just hey,
No, when you said talk about your sexual history, is you talk about
on
your
day
sexual.
one, what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
It's because you know if you want to be with that person or not.
We just
you know
can't.
that?
We can't just
Because
sit down,
of
have
by a
a drink,
conversation.
and
Yes.
But what if you fucking and she tells you some shit afterwards, but you're like, damn, you didn't show that. You like I thought you was a little pretty princess the way you would have
Hey, if
talked
she's
to
the
me.
pretty princess, we would have never gotten in bed.
But I'm saying, say you fuck without disclosing your shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? And rocks your world. And then you get into the sexual history and be like, wow, you don't really have a sexual history. You would have dismissed this motherfucker off of a conversation
Yeah.
instead of
Hold on,
finding out what was in there.
because you're
he's saying
that
he's saying what if she has no experience but natural talent?
Like that shit can
Is that
happen.
what you're
you
trying
get
to
in
say?
there and you get your world rocked. What are you talking about?
You done let some
What
good
is
coochie
this?
get past you.
What is
Oh,
the
no,
sexual?
no.
I'm not saying that you.
I might
I'm not
have.
saying that you
Getting into
haven't had
sugar. Here
good,
comes
but
sugar.
you done let some good get past you because, like I
No,
said,
no.
women. A lot of women we go based off the experience that we're in. If you feeling good to us, we gonna make it feel good to you back. So you letting women get past that probably would have rocked the shit out your world.
Well,
But
whatever.
on day one, she didn't give
Oh,
you
you
the
never
right
know, yes.
the right verbiage. So
Don't know, don't care.
I would just say.
You know?
I definitely think you need to. When you get to the point to where you're going to be intimate, you share your health.
Oh, well, if
Yeah.
You share that stuff, and before you involve and actually do the deed, you need to share what your preferences, like what you like and what you don't like.
yes, I agree.
So you gonna talk about we ready to go have sex? Then we're gonna discuss what we're into.
No,
He's lying.
Right. What? Thank you.
I'm saying
If you in the heat of the moment, like, hold on, listen.
You know, I like it when you take it all the way to the back of your throat and spit on it. What? No.
You flow with chemistry, and then you go, we can discuss after. But you ain't gonna be like,
Here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
cake, nigga. Like,
To me, being open and being able to talk about your past or what you do or what you done is, I like that.
all I'm
I
saying.
agree. I
All
got
I'm saying is that a person may have something that they don't like and it might trigger something. So don't do this. They're telling you don't do. I'm down for everything. Just don't do this, or I don't like this, or just that information you need to know.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be in the middle of the shit and then shit just stop.
Hey,
Because me personally, that pissed me off. Because once I get started, I got to finish.
Nah,
You would have known all that if you just talked about it.
I don't care if a kid's knocking at the door. I don't care if somebody delivering the pack. You gonna wait.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
done.
I mean, if you would have talked about that before, you wouldn't have to discuss that then.
But
You
that's
don't
what I
stop-
said before you get to the intimate. I said before you get intimate with that person, you have those conversations.
you ain't stopping the flow. Even if when chemistry's going, you try to put it in the wrong spot. Like, hey, I don't like that. All right, my bad. Let's move on. Like that's what happens. Whoop.
I'll say
Give me that sassy shit. I guess it said saucy Santana. I deserve that one.
I'll say, and as a to add, I guess more clarity to the topic. But I had an instance where I was talking to a girl, and we had talked a few times, and then at some point she was, which I respect her for, she told me about her past histories, and I happen to know the nigga, right? And that nigga, and I knew how he moved. She was like, this nigga gave me something.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I respected her for sharing the history, but I also knew this is where I get off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, health history and
like
what
off
you
the
do.
train.
off the train.
Okay,
Off the train.
because you can't
No,
say get
I
off.
know what he-
No. I got off the train. I said, oh, okay, I respect you. I thank you for sharing your history.
He hit the buzzer.
That you had something. I'm getting the fuck off right now.
You remind me of a story I had.
That was perfect. She gave you an opportunity to make the decision for yourself about your health. So that was perfect.
And I didn't judge her, and I just said, "This is where I get off."
I lied to mine.
What? I was really hoping.
No. We were talking and we went out and whatever, and we were talking on the phone, and she told me something like that. I was like, "Oh, that don't bother me."
Oh, okay.
And then I ain't never talked to her again.
I couldn't do that. That takes a lot of
another chick. Nickel. I ain't gonna say chicken head, but I'm just saying it was just another person in the world.
I respected her enough for disclosing that, and I get that could be hard for someone to do. So I was just like, I respect and thank you for it, but I got it.
And then some women like to say that shit just to see how you move too. So
who's doing that? No.
You know, people do weird shit.
We're not doing that.
I'm not saying people. I'm not saying all women, but I'm saying there's people who would want to test you or see where you stand.
I'm definitely not testing nobody lying and saying I have an STD. That's the craziest damn test I ever heard of in my life. I would not be doing that.
I knew it was truthful just because of who she said I was like, I know how this nigga gets down.
She wasn't lying because when nobody fit out in their coochie like that's crazy.
Apparently they do, according to Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter
No, I'm just saying there is some women out. I'm not saying a majority.
Hunter, who are you encountering, my guy? Because this is not happening. Like, what the?
Oh, okay. I've had those conversations. We're not. Like I said, it's not random. It's not common.
You've had the one where they lied?
Somebody said, hey, I'm just kidding.
No,
Hunter,
I'm just seeing it over time and where people
cool
just lie on shit where they sit there and say something just to draw you out. You know, just to draw you out of something. It's like, I need to be like, that's cool. I got that too.
But we're talking about,
like, what?
Pause. What, we're talking about sexual experience and sexual health. Somebody lied on their sexual health to see what you was going to say?
I believe.
Not me personally.
Maybe I believe. Okay, I believe you. I don't know.
You don't.
It was like some chick was like, I got herpes. You're like, hey, me too. Like, you know, like, is that, are you?
I've heard things like that happen. Okay. It's never happened to me. I'm not saying it's common, but you know, women do weird shit sometimes, and men do weird shit.
Not that though. We don't do that.
Well, no.
We don't do that.
Yeah, but you also got to remember there's an age play in there
know
that
what?
goes along with it.
Maybe I could believe him. Maybe she's seeing if he still beat. You're like, you still gonna beat? I was lying. Like,
ain't nobody did that.
People test people in different ways, and sometimes they're just the dumbest fucking ways in the world. They do it. Okay, you know, but people want to test people.
I don't know when you say lies, I thought like you saw the cauliflower coochie, and like she was like, God. "Oh, this was just goosebumps," and you're like, "What the?" No. Okay, I don't know, but
she pulled the pennies down when she was baking bread.
Oh God, my mom's not gonna be able to watch this episode. Oh, God.
Shit.
Talking about your sexual history and sexual health history is two different things. Should they be talked about? Yes.
All right.
Was it garlic?
Oh.
Anyway, segueing on, what's the most embarrassing thing that it's ever happened to you on a date?
I don't know if embarrassing.
I'm looking at you first.
I actually don't have anything.
Bullshit.
No, I don't have anything. Nothing that I can remember. I never really dated.
I think though.
Are you just fucking around?
He probably was.
So you guys never ate on those fucking arounds?
Yeah,
ate each other.
I mean, what does that have to do with that?
Ate each other.
But it's kind of like a date.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. We don't put it as a date. You know, we kind of get up and go get some food or whatever else. But it ain't like a date to where something embarrassing is happening. Shit, it's life. Life can be embarrassing.
But what I'm saying is, on those encounters of fucking around, you ate something which kind of, in a way, is a date. So, do you have any stories where something kind of that happened during that time, even if it's just fucking around?
I can think of do you guys want to hear anything like that? No.
Oh.
Yeah.
At this point, I do want to know what happened.
No, I mean, I can't think of anything embarrassing. Nothing like that would really stick in my mind and make me remember 20 odd years later.
That's LL right there. Coolest nigga ever.
I just think it's
never embarrassed.
I just think it's weird because you just literally told us about the most wild situations that could have happened sexually, but then like when it comes to a date, that's too minuscule. Ain't shit like that ever happened on a date.
You ain't never had nothing embarrassing in the saddle? Never.
That's not a date.
Hey, fuck it, nigga. It's a date to you. What your life sound like?
That sound like that's the date.
I mean,
that was the second date, because the first date you found out what y'all was gonna do.
Yeah,
if you want me to take my memory for some shit that was over 20 odd years ago, maybe, but none of it was traumatic enough for me to remember.
I was expecting you to say some shit like this one chick was queefing and it started making a beatbox, so I started rapping.
You know he ain't rapped.
I was expecting that from you, honestly.
Oh no.
No? Okay.
I couldn't.
Well, the
think of
thoughts was
nothing.
Stutter McFlies or Stutter McFlies alone.
It wasn't embarrassing. I remember I almost died on a date. That shit fucking pissed me off. I knew I shouldn't have dated her.
Hold on.
That shit sucked.
Clarify.
We went out to eat, and we was eating Mexican food, and you know how they have the jalapenos and carrots and shit? I don't know what I was doing. I ate the carrot, but I didn't really chew it. And it like got stuck in my throat, and I was just sitting there like, ugh. And then she just talking. And I was like, this bitch is just talking still. So I had to get up and go to the bathroom and like basically Heimlich myself in there, and like that shit popped out, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, this bitch didn't give a fuck that I was about to die, like right here.
That's dramatic. You remember some shit like that.
I didn't date her anymore. It's not embarrassing, but that was upsetting more than anything else. She didn't even know I was dying. Like I was.
Maybe she just want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, she was like,
You know, maybe he just got allergies.
no, it was obvious I was choking. I just looked at her like with fear, and I was like,
Shit.
"This bitch is talking still. If I stay here, I'm dead. Like, that's it."
You go in the bathroom and die, and she don't even just taste the thing and just goes away. You know, I see. That's worth remembering. I give you that. That is some shit.
It was a visual, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
I visualize. Yeah.
She eating and talking, and he just like,
Yeah, I was mad as fuck. I was just like, for real, like I couldn't. Like this is how it feels to die.
You got choked by a carrot.
Yeah, full carrot, like a dumbass.
And you said you went to the bathroom?
Yeah, the bathroom was like right here, so I got. I don't know
So
what the
if you
fuck
would
I
have
did.
like something bad would have happened in the bathroom, she just sitting there at the table. trying to figure
Yeah, I
out
would have
what
been
happened.
dead. But like, these black men are all the same. Like, goddamn, just left me at the table.
Until somebody goes in the bathroom and then calls an ambulance.
Hey, bitch,
would've
wasn't
been
you on a date with him?
she would have been paid and left by then, thinking you know hopped up
Shit.
in the
Right.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but that was hilarious. I just pictured everything.
Damn, I think that was one of those pay before you eat one too. So I paid for the meal already.
You was at a buffet?
Nah, it was like a Mexican joint where you go get your shit made, like the burrito made. But fuck, because if it was after, I wouldn't have paid. I would not paid. I'm out. This is done.
So because you almost died, you ain't gonna pay the bill?
No, because she didn't consider the fact that he was choking and eating enough to say, "You all right?"
I wouldn't even have got it to go.
I can't speak on her side. That's why.
I don't need to.
I know.
See, my brain went somewhere else.
My brain.
I don't know where y'all's brain.
Because you made the gagging notion. She was like, "Oh, is that what he expects later?"
So in my head, I was like, "I choke now. You finna choke later."
Nah, that was a.
See? See? I didn't even have a thought like that at all.
Very
Fuck.
quiet, right?
I don't really have an answer to this question.
No embarrassing moments.
I mean, not that I can think of.
See? Y'all look at me for weird.
Either. I haven't been on very many dates though.
Now, there is one from my wife that sticks out. I'll tell a story. So we were at, back in the day, we were at Claim Jumpers, and she used to love their crab cakes, right? And I remember, we had just bought her this brand new, I think it was like a Fat Farm. It was some fancy purse at the time, whatever. And she had crab cakes, and she didn't finish them all, so she thought she was putting the crab cakes in the to-go box, and she scraped all the crab cakes into her brand new purse.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
So I laughed because she bought it with her money.
Hell.
So it was funny to me. But to this day, I make fun of her. I say, remember, every time she go to put something in the box, I make sure your purse ain't nearby.
Yeah, crab cakes will stay in there for a minute.
Oh, it was in there. It wasn't no cleaning that, bro.
Yeah, because they got sauce on them crab cakes and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't no cleaning that.
And then cash to people like.
I do think there was one time I think we were out and I almost shit myself, but I made it.
Oh God.
That's.
Now, see, the embarrassing part would have been if he actually did, and then
Yeah, you can't even outlet. You can't. The date's done.
you know.
Hey, we got to turn around.
I have two, but I think I've shared one before.
It's okay.
Share both of them.
You can make up for me.
Yeah. I was on a date. I was dating this one girl, and we went on a date. And that initial maybe week or two when you start. So we went to the movies at Ontario Mills. I remember this shit. There was a feeder driver there, and I used to see him at a Riverside. So we're walking up, and he's doing something for a church. He's doing something for a church, and they're handing out pamphlets or whatever, and he's trying to get people to go to his church. And we walk up, and like he asks us a question about like Christ and all that. So she goes out on a limb and just says she's atheist, and he's black, and he looks at me like, nigga. Like, and I'm like, I didn't know. Like this is news to me. Like we're just barely in the dating phase. But he gave me the look of such like this nigga here. Like, and I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know she was.
No, I don't think I would have been good with that.
Yeah, but I just like we had to have that conversation after the fact. So I was like, so you're atheist? Like,
you finished the date?
Yeah, we went to the. I got the tickets.
Oh, yeah, I was like, well, yeah, once that money's spent, we going.
Yeah. So, but it was one of them things where it was like, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Why does it matter?
I ate that burrito.
It just was one of them things where someone put you in a predicament. And you're like, so this is how you roll, my nigga? Like, no, I didn't know. Like, this is her viewing, not mine. Like,
yeah, I mean, she atheist, nigga. What?
That's
Walk
what I
away.
looked at it. No.
She don't want to know the good news.
Right?
but all I thought was this
That's
is
why
I probably would have high-fived her ass. Shit.
he would have ice grilled me for the rest of whatever. But yeah, anyway. Then the second one, I don't know if I should tell.
Just say it.
Well, it's
Nobody
right.
knows it's you.
I went on a date
Right here.
and I don't know if I was just young. But anyway, my dick was on swole for the whole,
Oh, okay.
and I couldn't get up from the table.
That's
Lord.
That's funny.
I mean,
She must have,
I mean, that's an embarrassing moment that you will remember.
how good did she look, though?
I'll just say,
What was you visualizing? Because now I need the picture.
You
Like,
should have
what-
owned that shit,
like,
though. You never know.
Because I would have stood up and said, "This is for you, girl."
Yo,
I mean,
You got me ready right now.
See,
One on
you see
one?
how he disagreed with me?
one-on-one, I agree with you.
I feel you.
But in a crowded
You're in a restaurant.
yeah, you're in a restaurant.
Hey,
no,
you gonna
like,
just stand up, hey, look at this. And then somebody, what the fuck?
I did that at work.
Okay, now I draw. Okay,
Okay.
I can't-
Hey, go for it. What's up? Go ahead, tell it. Tell it.
Please tell us.
Oh, we were. It was me and
Don't
say the
use
names.
Don't use names.
no, it's me. I didn't say me. It was
okay.
me and it was two
Shut the fuck
girls
up.
at a table, and my dick got hard, and I just took the chair and moved it with my dick.
What?
And they were like, "Did
so
you just
you
do that?"
doing
I
a
was like,
magic
"Yeah."
trick?
Huh?
You trying to show a magic trick or
I
what?
was just fucking around.
Oh.
How old are you?
25.
Why are we asking follow up questions?
Because he grown as
Because
hell.
I'm just like, why would
I'm kind of curious as to how old he was as well.
25, 24, somewhere in there.
Doing some shit like that.
But, this was back in the 90s.
No.
Yeah, sexual
No,
harassment wasn't
right.
that big of a thing
2000.
then,
Yeah,
right.
damn near. Yeah.
No, like 93,
like-
94.
99, 2000. I would say 99, 2000 because
That's
I've been
what,
with my wife since 2000.
Regulators.
94?
That's about regulators time.
Oh, I hate that song.
Regulators. He was in the break room.
It's such a song.
I was gonna say before that nigga went left. I tell my wife all the time, hey,
Don't say that. I'm mad that you
I'm
said
ready.
that. He went left.
that nigga left.
Now I can't remember an almost embarrassing moment I had going out with a girl.
What
Yeah,
was
this
that?
is what we were talking. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
It,
that's
it
fine.
was me and this girl, and we were going to go somewhere to eat. Her boyfriend calls and says, "Hey, I'm over here. What are you doing?" And she's like, "Nothing, just out with my friend." And she looks at me, she's like, "We can't go there. We can't go there." And that was it.
He was creeping, huh? TLC.
I'm always creeping, bruh.
Jesus.
It ain't mine.
Whoa.
Hey man.
Oh my god.
The bad part is I knew the guy too,
Yeah.
Oh hell.
and we still friends on Facebook to this day.
He Drake. Fuck it. What would Pluto do?
Nigga, boom.
Oh my god.
So this next one,
Yes. Yes, please.
how can couples maintain a healthy sex life even after years of being together?
Communication and being open to different things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta evolve and just try different shit. You wouldn't normally try.
You mean like pee?
No, nigga. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying if that's what you into, do what you do.
Well, like you said, being open, talking
Yeah.
about it, try different techniques,
Yeah.
try different places, try different.
Some of them
Accessories.
techniques you figure out how old you is. I'm gonna try to do this movie. Like, fuck, my ankles and my hip ain't allow me leg to get back there. Sorry.
I would just say as a guy, if you're a young guy in your 20s, keep your cardio up because you're gonna need that shit.
In this question, we're gonna
before you because I haven't answered it that way.
Okay.
I would say like foreplay throughout the day.
Oh yeah,
throughout the day.
Oh yeah,
Touching,
sexting, touching a little bit.
That's some female shit.
Yeah. I'm a female,
awesome,
nigga.
That is awesome. What is wrong with that?
I'm a
if
female.
If you're sexing while you at work, when you come home, you both gonna want it.
Yeah, right then and there.
You know? By himself. You
so as we're
yourself.
asking this question, we're gonna do just cause. We're gonna call somebody that we know and bring them into the conversation. So let's do this.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're now part of the Heavyweight Podcast. We're asking this question on the podcast, and your sister, right?
Yes, Lauren.
Your sister Des decided to call you and ask the question, which is, how can couples maintain a healthy sex life even after years of being together? Do you have any insight that you want to share?
Yeah, just being able to communicate properly and having an understanding of each other's wants and needs, as far as, what they would like out of the relationship that will continue. As far as like dating, we don't do enough dating each other all over again. We feel like once we get in a relationship with each other, we got them already.
Yeah.
So we don't never say, hey, let's try something new. Let's go here. Let's go talk about this. Let's do that with each other. It's always, we got each other. So once we have each other, we feel like that's where we're at with each other. So, some of us that don't want to,
So it's like a why try since we already got you kind of thing?
Yeah, we don't like to explore each other farther than we already have it, if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Complacency.
So,
or do the things we did.
I feel like we should just date each other all over again.
Yeah. I believe I'm going to the sex shop at least a couple of times.
You ain't got to go there.
Why you just literally talked about keeping it where it is, and that's a part of that.
But you could go to the observatory and go look at stars with each other.
Exactly, that's exactly what I think she's alluding to.
But to Lauren's point, to Lauren's point, I agree. You have to constantly date your wife, and you actually got to constantly date each other because you're evolving and you're changing. So especially when you've been together a long time, the things you're into 20 years ago, it may not be the same. Like you evolve. So you have different views, correct, different hobbies, different perspectives on life. So it's like the older you get, the longer you've been together, you do have to continue to date each other.
Yes. Yeah, because some people get so routine in what they're used to doing with each other. It's like we get up, we make coffee, we make breakfast, and I kiss my wife, I kiss my husband, and he goes to work, or I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Let's be real. It ain't the routine. It's these fucking kids in the way. Goddamn kids taking up your time so you can't do the shit you want to do with your spouse. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I walk in the kitchen while you're making coffee. I'll fill you all the way up and down.
Oh my!
You got to do more than that.
Yeah, you know what?
It's that little bit of a tease throughout the time that kind of keeps you.
But it has to be the body and the mind.
Loving each other because we are wrapped up into the kids, so that could be true too.
No, yeah, it ain't. It ain't could be. It is true. It's these fucking kids in a goddamn way.
I just want to say this since I love you. I love you.
Who? You love who?
I love all of you.
Oh, okay. Please don't single me out. Please don't single me out. Look here, Lauren. Hold on.
He got nervous.
Lauren. My wife is a black woman. I like to keep peace in my house. Please don't ever single me out.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Please don't ever single me out.
I can say that. My wife's a white woman. I want to live, nigga. Like,
I love you all.
Thank you, Lauren. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you.
Have a good one, Lauren.
Of course. Of course.
All right, thank you.
You guys have a great day, and I love what you guys are doing, so keep doing it.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, guys.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye.
So With that being said,
hold on, I'll say this, Hunter. Like you gotta stimulate your woman more than just physically.
Yes.
You gotta have intellectual conversation and shit like that too.
Or drive go-karts.
Because
Go-karts is fun too.
But you talking about I'm gonna just go fill her up and now she nigga, you
man, I've been with the same woman for 24 years and we are still going at it like we're still
we understand.
Young people.
You're not rabbits, nigga.
You know. I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. I do all that too, you know.
Works.
If it works for you.
So with that being said, this has been episode 142 of the Heavyweight Podcast. Again, I am Studden McFly with this lady and these three guys.
Mr. Milo's Itchy.
It's more lethal.
And they call me Hunter.
And I'm your girl, Des the Diva.
We appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with us. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you got a red flag story, if you got anonymous stories that you want to tell, share them with us. Until next time, peace.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday, you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.